Sunday to you all. It is Miss Psychic D here to offer us our Mass Conscious Collective Insight Guidance reading for the week ahead. I would like to take this opportunity to wish all dads a happy Father's Day today. To all the single mums who are playing the role as dad as well, happy Father's Day to you too. All the fathers who are no longer with us, I am positive that they are very much around their children today as well, and for all the stepdads that actually step up and take care of kids who may not be biologically theirs, but love them so much anyway. So happy Father's Day to everybody. We're going to get straight into it today. I hope you've all had an amazing week. I know it's been a very emotional week for some people. There's a lot of stuff being brought to the surface at the moment in the hopes that you will identify it, take ownership of it, transmute it and send it back out to the universe where it belongs so you can start getting all your positive juju. Yeah. So it's going to be an interesting week. So let's see what comes up for us, eh? Thank you to everyone so much also who has subscribed, liked and shares and leaves a comment on all my videos. It really helps keep us up in the algorithms. So if you haven't already done so, please do. That would be really appreciated. And if you do want to book a private reading with me or get in contact with me by any other social means, all my links are in the description below. So let's get into this, eh? So the first card that jumped out is the Hold Your Vision card. So this has come out, I don't know, in one of the other readings just recently as well. I've done so many, I don't know where I'm up to. So continue to hold your vision right now. Always project out to the universe those things that you do want. A spirit just said, where do you see yourself in 6 months' time, 12 months' time? So make sure that you hold on to your vision right now. It's really, really important. We got surrendered to the divine as well. So it's really important that you surrender any concerns, worries, guilts, anything of that nature to the divine right now. It's a great time to have a little bit of a God box around. You know, if you have something come up and you don't know what to do with it, don't know where to go, what decisions to make or anything like that, write your concern down. Pop it in your God box. God box can be a box that you make. It can be a fancy box that you buy at the store. It doesn't really matter to them. Sometimes I've got some little old tins that I use and I can just pop my concerns in there. Really surrender anything that you need to over to the divine right now. And most importantly, hold your vision. Hold the vision of what you want for the future. I know it's easier said than done when you're being swayed at the moment and there's things popping up that you don't really want to deal with, but that's all part of living a spiritual based lifestyle, isn't it? Another one jumped out. A new romantic cycle begins. So you're either starting a new romantic cycle just with yourself, just honoring yourself enough to take some time out to love and nurture, do a lot of self-care, really focus on yourself, getting yourself back into alignment with who you are and what you want. This could be for you if you are looking for love. Then this can be an intimate partnership or love affair coming into play. Or some of you may be just connecting with like-minded people, like-minded friends. There's definitely a balance coming in relation to all relationship sectors. So, you know, make sure that you are open to receive the love that you deserve. Make sure that you are in the best space that you can. So when love does come in, then, you know, it's one big playtime. So yeah, that came out last week as well. So I was going to try and see if I can do a different way of doing things. Because when I do the Mass Conscious Collective readings, if the energies that I'm reading for don't make any adjustments or whatever, the message will keep coming out the same. And you guys see how many cards I'm pulling out. And the same cards keep coming out. The same message keeps coming out. And I know you're on the other end going, heard it all before, but there's a reason for it. Spirit is saying, show the world the real you. Confidence is the key. It's okay to sort of put yourself out there right now. Obviously, coming back to the beginning, you need to love yourself unconditionally where you are, warts and all. So show the world the real you. Time to step up and say, hi, I'm Dan, I'm loud, I'm proud, get used to it. or say the same thing for yourself. So make sure you're showing the world the real you, because a win-win outcome is still forecast. So maybe put these two up. Look, both are balancing scales. So sometimes you may be just balancing out the yin and yang within yourself, the feminine and the masculines, all that sort of stuff, or you are going to start receiving some balance It may be in your bank balance. It may be in your love balance. It may be in your career balance. It's different for everybody, but there's definitely balance coming to all our situations. You've got to be open to receive it and be open to equal energy exchanges. But it's really important to know that you are good enough and that and to show people the real you. If they don't like you for who you are, then so be it. Why try to justify yourself? Why try to make people be part of your life if they don't really want to be there, and vice versa? So let's get into some wisdoms. Whoop. There's the balance again. Look at that, the scales. 3 cards with scales in it. There's going to be some fairness. You need to be fair to yourself first and foremost. If you're not feeling up to par, admit it. That's okay. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing weak. That's not negative vulnerability. That's raw, authentic truth. So bring some balance. Bring some fairness into your life. Be fair on yourself. Be fair on others. You know, check in with how much you expect from yourself and with others. I know for myself, I expect way too much. I'm an overachiever. I'm a perfectionist. I'm all those sort of things, and I'm working actively to balance that out within myself. Spirit are saying, come back to your here and now. I got this in a downloaded message, and this is something I'll probably share from next week on. But the words they keep telling me is mindfulness, first and foremost. And just remember that, so we're all practicing maybe looking up mindfulness, how to become more mindful in your life. Just remember that if you look too far or you put your energy too far in the past, it can make you very depressed, especially if it's not a very rocky past. If you put yourself too far in the future to where it feels unattainable for you, you're going to get really anxious and you're going to get impatient and you're going to get all those sort of things. Please come back to your here and now. The new cycles are beginning for you. If you show the world the real you, a win-win outcome is forecast anyway. So you don't have to worry. They just said use your wisdom. Use your wisdom right now as well. So make wise choices for yourself. Intuitive wisdom. So you are receiving the wisdom that you need as to what your next best logical step is or where Spirit are guiding you to place yourself. So if you're sitting there and you're feeling like, I've got to go down here and check that out or whatever, honor that. Go with that. If you feel like you need to make a call or reach out to anyone, do that. Whatever you're being guided to do right now. Don't have a strong expectation on how it's going to be or turn out. It's just the fact that Spirit are trying to guide you to where you need to be, and you need to be and you need to follow that sort of stuff. Yeah, we got the Yang card. So this is a lot of people stepping up in their power. So if this is not you, this is what you're guided to do. It's about honouring who you are, what you want, where you're going, what your vision is, what your goals are right now, and talking yourself through your internal dialogue into that place of being. So you may not be there tangibly and physically in your physical vessel, so to speak, but it's really important that you go there emotionally. So I am successful, I am triumphant, I am abundant, I am loved. You can go into all those I am statements. That's probably really beneficial for everybody right now. I've got a couple more of these. They're really tapping me into the feeling space of this more so than anything else. If you find that you're in a round and round type of energy, it's okay to find ways to step out of this. You can't keep waking up each day doing the same thing and expect a different result. It doesn't work that way. I think majority of people who are watching this, if you are, that means you are very active or you have a very strong desire to shift the momentum of where you are, because I'm not someone that just gets on here and, blurts out a whole heap of information, so to speak. I'm actually trying to help mentor and coach you into your next best logical step as to what to do. So if you are really into the personal development side, really find ways to step out of this round and round energy so you just got to do something new. I'm expecting a win-win outcome. I'm expecting this new love to come into my life. I'm going to show the world the real me. I would start going into that sort of dialogue because we got new life. So here comes it's the end of an old cycle coming into the new. I know this for a fact because I've been blessed with so many people booking readings with me this week just gone. because they want this new life for themselves and they do feel like they're at a bit of a fork in the road. So if that's you, I'm here for you. Go to my website, misspsychicd.com.au, book in for your reading, and we can help shift you from where you are to where you want to be, because this new cycle is beginning for everybody. Not just me, not just that person, not anybody else. This is for everybody. So are you deliberately creating your next life cycle, or are you waking up and doing the same stuff expecting, a different result? Because that's just not going to work. All right, let's get into some fortune telling tarot. My hands are so frozen. It is like Cyclone Larry here today. It's freezing. It was raining and it was terrible. So my hand's absolutely freezing. All right, Spirit, let's get into some tarot. Look, they just literally don't want to go back in. So we're going to take those. Money from your own ideas. So if you are self-employed, you want to get your hobby off the ground, you want to start manifesting more abundance through any form of residual income or anything of that nature, perfect time for it. Perfect time for it. Start networking, start getting yourself out there, start putting yourself and your ideas out there. Take that leap of faith, because a win-win outcome is forecast anyway. With the new romantic cycle, it could be you just love your job. You're stepping into a new job. If you're working for the man, so to speak, and you're actually employed by an external employer, then this can be pay rise, promotion, all that sort of stuff as well. So there is going to be an increase in finances regardless for everybody, if you've got a really positive money mindset especially. This is someone who's standing in their confidence, they're lining their ducks up in the row, they're following the law of attraction. What I think and what I feel is what I attract into my life. This can be a residential move for some people, or this can be just you getting closer and closer. You don't realize how close you are to experiencing the empire that you're creating for yourself. So whether this is a job, whether this is, they just told me fertility, so we're actually coming into a very fertile time. So if you have been wanting to get pregnant maybe, or you want to give birth to new ideas or anything of that nature, it's definitely coming in for you. It's definitely coming in for you. We do have the King of Swords as well. Look at that, another balance. All balance cards. So we're just creating balance in our lives. The King of Swords can be you, someone who is balanced in themselves. They know when to shut up, they know when to talk, they know when to listen and when to speak. They've got all that sort of emotional balance going on. They're very grounded, they're very secure, very stable. This can be you coming into that type of energy, or there is an energy that is symbolic of that that's going to come into your life and help you in some way. It's going to be different as to where you're at or what you're doing. If you do want to become a boss, if you do want to become a leader or anything of that nature, so it is. Or if you need some support from this type of energy to help get you from where you are to where you're going, it's coming in as well. So if you are single and you are going to meet a mate, please know that I feel like this is real. It's going to be a very balanced sort of relationship. Sometimes you meet someone and their strengths are your weaknesses and your strengths are their weaknesses. But together, if you work as a positive co-creative couple, you can actually build each other up from where you are. It can be with workmates as well. It can be any sector, but because we also got the Emperor. So here we go, the boss type energy. This is someone who's confident, keen, eager, got all their resources. They know that the world is their oyster and they can have whatever they want. So if you aren't in that current mindset, you are being encouraged to maybe say some more affirmations and scripts to yourself that the world is your oyster and you do have whatever you set your mind on. But you can say it in words, but you've got to feel it in your emotion. You've got to stand in the conviction of that. I feel like that's what's coming in anyway. No ifs, no buts. But once again, same as the King of Swords here, the Emperor can be someone coming and giving you an offer, giving you an opportunity, reaching their hand out. Would you like to go on a date? And it doesn't have to be male or female. It's not gender, so to speak. But this is someone who just stands in their power. They know what they want and they're going to go after it. And they're going to do it, but they're going to do it in a very balanced way, So, nice energy. All right. Get some oracles. I'm going to pull a couple of others out from my shaman deck and the Oh, what's that? What have I got there? I got some new decks during the week, the Keepers of the Light. So I'm going to try and keep this as specific as possible. All right, so what's the Oracle's got to say? A lot of boss type energy with this. And that's not boss like me boss, you peasant, that kind of energy. This is just, you know what? I feel so strong within myself. I feel so much more confident. I've gathered as many resources as I can. I acknowledge that I have what I have and I can do so much with what I have already, and that there's more on its way to me, and that I can accept love and I can give love. I can be love. Let's just be love. Yeah, it's confident. I like it. Ah, good Lord. All right, so we do have dream big. So, you know, don't play small anymore, you guys. Step into this Emperor energy and start dreaming big. Go as big as you can. Don't go too far. Like, I know so many people when they write out their money checks and stuff like that and they're trying to manifest $1 million, they write the check for $1 million and in their vibration, in their thoughts, in their beliefs and that, there's no way in hell that I can win $1 million. How is that even going to come? And they go down that. If that's defeatist, you don't do that. Just dream bigger than where you are now. You know, that goes back to the, what do we got? The Hold Your Vision card. So hold your vision and dream big. Dream big. Actually, they just said even if dream big's a bit too big, they said just a bit better, dream better, dream better. Just dream of a better life, a better life. So the way that we do that is we soothe and we come into peace with where we are and who we are and, you know, those things that we can change, the things that we can't change, get some balance in that kind of area and, you know, start expecting more from your life. So let go of any small thoughts about yourself and see yourself succeeding at the moment. We did get the we did get the worthiness card as well. So maybe some of you are just being guided to focus on your self-worth right now. You know, when you feel worthy, when you feel confident, when you feel step into that ambitious, you get you know, you stop settling for sloppy seconds and start getting what you're worth. You know, you do that by showing the world the real you and don't accept anybody in your life who doesn't. You know, don't entertain anyone who's always trying to make you into something that you're not or trying to tell you that you're someone that you're not. That seems to be very predominant here as well. Once again, we got the treasure chest. This is like the 4th time in a row that the treasure chest has come out, and it's come out in all my private readings this week as well. Whatever you're dreaming of, whatever you're visualizing for yourself, it's going to be part of this new cycle. I think the next week may still be a little bit woohoo, you know, a little bit up and down or whatever, but the following 2 weeks, if you're in prep mode, it's going to pay off for you. It's definitely going to pay off for you. So an unforeseen windfall of new abundance comes to you now. So if it's not abundance in financial, it can be love. It can be love. And if it's not that, it could be just opportunities and options. You know, sometimes it's great just to know that you've got options. It doesn't mean you have to jump on them and do them all. But it's just nice to know that you've got options and you've got choices, eh? Certainly beats the vibration of lack and not enough, doesn't it? All right, so I'm going to pull some cards for my Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. I only got these this week and they didn't come with a book or anything, so I'm purely reading these intuitively. All right, Spirit, let's get some... Thank you. All right, so the first card that came out was Bone Collector. So make sure that you are in a full awareness. It's a number 1 card as well, so... Just be careful of what you're collecting right now. You're collecting in your vibration, you're collecting in your thoughts, collecting in your house, as in material possessions and stuff. I've got a feeling there's a lot of ancestral energy with this. It's about gaining knowledge, gaining wisdom, they're saying. Time is still on your side. They want me to spark a passion, a desire, or something within myself with this card. They show me dream catchers and stuff like that. So, you know, if you do own a dream catcher, which I do, it's up there, and I'll take this advice myself, it's really important that you take it off the wall, take it from wherever it is right now and take it outside and give it a good clean out, because dream catchers are designed by intention to take all the negative energies and absorb it. Traditionally, how I know it to be is that dream catchers used to go over your bed. So they help capture your negative dreams and bad dreams and all that sort of stuff. So if you do have a dream catcher in your house, please take it down, take it outside, give it a bit of a shake, give it a bit of a cleanse. Just let the elements of nature just do its thing and all that and bring it back into your house. So really do that. We got gentle gardener. So just go really easy and gentle on yourself as well. You know, we are coming out of a time where we are planting seeds, we are dreaming, we are visualizing, we are placing our orders with the universe, we're increasing our self-confidence, we're increasing our self-worth. So when we do get hit with opportunities and options, that we are in the best feeling space and we'll know what is right for us. We will. It's a natural byproduct of that process. So, you know, gardener may be the literal word. Maybe some of you need to get out in the garden, need to start growing your own garden. But to me, I'm seeing that as the garden of life, most definitely. Okay, so the next card we got was coming apart. So sometimes things have to fall away and come apart like a tower moment so new things can take its place. And that's what's happening. Everything that you feel like you're losing, missing out on, not experiencing, you know, all that absentee sort of stuff, it's happening for a reason. It's definitely happening for a reason. They just said to me with this card, don't separate yourself from you and your source. Don't separate yourself from who you really are. This is a time to come together with who you are, to step into your fullness and to understand that you will never be perfect. You will forever be learning, growing, expanding, finding out new aspects of yourself. These are influenced by people around us, by experiences, by contrasts. You know, don't let anything that is less than define you right now. It's time to stand up and say, hey, this is how it is. This is what's happening. I take ownership of it. If I'm receiving what is less than for me right now, that's okay. It's all serving a purpose. I need to either raise my vibration in some way. So do I need to talk to myself better? Do I need to improve my diet? Do I need to release those people so I can surround myself with more upbeat, positive people? Like, what do I need? What do I need? That's the energy they're giving me from these cards. And we also got the flying card. So we are going to be flying high, hopefully naturally, really, really soon. There's a wonderment to this energy. There's a wonderment. It's going to be part of this new cycle that's coming in for us. And it's your romantic love affair that you have with life. Are you seeing the life through the eyes of Source, where everything is abundant and beautiful and colourful and nurturing and kind and blissful? Or are you seeing it all as it coming apart, falling apart, less than, injustice, all that sort of stuff? If you're on the latter end, keep watering your garden, keep planting those seeds, because your treasure chest is coming in. Definitely is. A win-win outcome is forecast. But at the end of the day, we all need to know that we deserve to receive good in all ways. And there are people out there that, you know, can help us in some way. So make sure you communicate your needs. Find your own unique way to show the world the real you. It's time to step up into service or into more control of your own life. It's really important that you hold your vision, and it's going to help you get off this round and round energy. There are some very positive influences coming in, whether it's through the divine or through meeting like-minded people, and it's going to help us create this new life, this new cycle. It's the birth of something new. So if you want to give birth to something new, then you've got to create that new story for yourself. Yeah. What I love more so about this energy is that even if you're feeling really sort of down and out right now, no matter what it is in your life, please, 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 in the next probably 3 weeks, in linear timeage, in the energy that I'm feeling, you're either going to have a breakthrough and you're going to leap into your Emperor type energy, or you're going to get heaps of offers and opportunities. They just show me here you go, do you want this? Here you go, do you want that? Oh, I've got this. You've been asking for this, I've got this. Do you want a pay rise? Do you want to accept this new position that we've created and it's $10 more an hour? It's that kind of energy. I feel like I'm being offered it. So please, whatever you do, even if it's not present in your life right now, come back to your here and now, be very mindful and keep adjusting your emotional self. It is law of attraction. If any of you, I always ask when no one comments or whatever, but if this is something that you would like help with and maybe a step-by-step process, I'm happy to accumulate something together and offer something in the Spiritual Shack study hall for this. So please let me know down below if you are in a position at the moment where you really want to get something going, but you just can't seem to, you don't know where to start and you don't know how to get the momentum into that. Let me know. I will put it together. If there's no responses, then I'll just keep doing what I do. All right, so let's get a message from the Keepers of the Light. These are usually a message from a deity or someone that we can talk to, reach out for, connect with in the non-physical. Wonderment. Step back into the wonder. Hope came out. Love and acceptance. I love you where you are. I love myself where I am. I accept everything now. I find forgiveness in everything now. We all just didn't know any better. I didn't know any better. You didn't know any better. Love, acceptance, forgiveness. Definitely. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth and choose loving thoughts. Same message keeps coming out. So you can pray for hope, to hope. This week, if that's who you're connected with, we'll get 3 of these. Just so we have a bit of a choice, bit of an option. Love, romance, new life, flying, power, personal power, lining your ducks up in a row, still maintaining, cleansing your home. Once again, if you've got the dream catchers in your home. The next one is El Mora. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So that's the thing. See, that's the thing. And it's hard when you're just waking up. It's hard to know what you want or what you need when you are someone who is waking up and ascending and reaching a high level of consciousness. At the end of the day, I always say to everybody, come back to the law of attraction, because once you know the law of attraction really, really well, whoever is in non-physical will come down to help you with this awakening process. But you are protected. You are loved. No ifs, no buts. And the last one we've got is Mary Magdalene, Teacher Awakens. So if you are someone who is a mentor or a coach or a teacher in your own right, you are being asked to step into your power right now so you can start helping those who are in their awakening process. Even me, myself, I'm awakening and my consciousness is rising to the point of doing mediumship and stuff like that. So I have been looking or keeping my eye out or asking the universe for the right coach or mentor for me to help me do that. So please call upon Mary Magdalene if you need a teacher or want to become the teacher. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. Honestly, if you would have been a fly on the wall with all my private readings with all the fellow light workers this week, you could take that. You'll definitely be able to take that. So Mary Magdalene, Teacher Awakens. So you either open yourself up. The way that you can create balance in your life is to open yourself up to being taught something new. Find a teacher. Even if you just allow the universe to be your teacher for a little while or your guides. And the way you do that is to follow their internal follow your internal guidance through the direction which they're giving it to you. Or reach out, join a support group. yeah, if there's a master in their craft, then go and learn from them. Or you may be a teacher yourself, a mentor or a coach. Please know if that's you, step into your power right now. Find new ways of doing things. Get into the joyful journey of what can I put out there that people may need and how I can assist them, and get on with it and do it. Become the teacher, because your students are waiting. Your students are definitely waiting. I've got this vision all week of a door, and it's slightly ajar, and there's people who are waking up that will need us in the coming months, especially towards the end of the year. So if you are of service, first and foremost, get to action, kids. Get into action. Step up into your power. And it's not ego power. It's just, I may know more than you, so let me help you. Let me guide you. I'm trained in this area. And that's it. All right, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. I hope that all made sense. Bit of a different reading, but we are at the tail end. So next week's guidance may be a little bit more exciting, but for the main part, keep cleansing your environments, keep cleansing yourself, keep working on your self-worth and your confidence, keep placing your order with the universe. If there are things, people, places, things, thoughts, beliefs in your life right now that are no longer serving you, write them down, pop them in your God box, ask the universe to take care of it for you. Come back to your now, try and be really mindful. If you can, the way you can be mindful is just to purely hold the vision of what you want and the reasons why you want it. Unforeseen windfalls or love opportunities are definitely coming in. It's going to get us out of this round and round energy, especially if you show the world the real you. People either like you and love you for who you are, or they don't like or love you at all. So be it, whatever. But at the end of the day, a win-win outcome is forecast, and yeah, we deserve to receive good in all ways. All right? All right, so much love to you. I will see you again next week. So much love to you. Bye.